Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here, and welcome back to Locked Up Lamela. This is the series where we are trying to free Eric Lamela from jail because he was sent there for match fixing. Now, in the previous episode, which by the way, thank you so much for the support on absolutely amazing 274 likes. I'm so grateful. But like I was saying, Lamela was sent to solitary confinement, which he is now out of because he got a red card in the game and the warden was not impressed and sent him to solitary confinement. But when he got out, he was having a little chat with Daniel Sturridge, and he wants Daniel Sturridge to join his team, the Inmates A team that he is a captain of. He wants some new talent up front, and he's found out that Sturridge was recently convicted, so he went after him and tried to get him in the team, which he has done. He's also got Anita. Now, Daniel Sturridge is in jail for money fraud. He was given the opportunity to make a load of money, but it was dirty money, laundered money, and the bank found out and sent him to jail. Anita was doing drugs on the streets and selling them, so he was found out by an undercover cop, and he was then sent to jail as well to join our Inmates team. And this is what we're going to go with for this episode. Every episode we play one game with this team at the start and then 2 games with our other fundraising team. So this is the team that we come up against, a very, very strong silver team with Hugo Lloris in goal. So I was pretty worried about this one, and it was genuinely the most boring game of FIFA I've ever played. It was so tough for both of us to break each other down, but Matt Jarvis is completely through in the 81st minute and does bury it to make that our first goal and only goal of the match, giving us 730 coins, adding another win to the tally. So far, we haven't lost, which is fantastic, and some of you may not know about this. This is the Warden's checklist, and the reason I haven't been showing it is because Lamela has not been completing any of the Warden's objectives, and as you can imagine, the Warden is not happy about this. If Lamela doesn't start performing, and in the next episode, Lamela is going to be stripped of his captaincy, so he will no longer be captain. So in the next episode, we have really got to perform with Lamela and make sure he does very well. But this is the fundraising team if you haven't used it, and if we do get one more women's team, then we are allowed to change our second team, which would be great because I've been using that team for ages. It's a very, very solid team. Wagner Love has got like 33 goals for me in 26 games. He's amazing, but I think it's time for a new team. But Rafael Sobis is through here, and he does smack it into the back of the net, make it 1-0, and giving us a nice lead early on. But Kagawa does end up burying a lovely little goal there, 59th minute. Very unfortunately, he does equalise, but we do bury another with Wagner Love. He is just an absolute goal machine, and unfortunately, he gets the equaliser fairly late on with Robin Van Persie to make it 2-2, meaning that game we have drawn 2-2, but we did get 725 coins, and we still haven't lost any at all, which is amazing. I don't know how I've done it because I've been playing awful lately on FIFA, but like you see there, we are still getting the coin boost from Lamela selling drugs. If you don't know about that, check out the previous episodes and that will fill you in on everything that you need to know. But we come up against this guy and he's got a very, very nice team. Pass it over to Zanetti, who does decide to whip it over to Wagner, who has a shot, parried over to Rafael Sobis, who does end up putting it in the back of the net in the 44th minute to give us a nice lead, and Wagner is completely through. This guy is just an absolute machine, and he does tend to bury it into the back of the net in the 66th minute. But this guy is on the attack with Di Natale, and he does manage to get past our defence and get a goal, but the game does finish there at 2-1, giving us 736 coins, adding to our wins. And because we finally won our 20th game, that means we can change the team up. But before we do, I just want to show you how good this team has been. 33 goals in 26 games for Wagner Love, and then Rafael Sobis has got 18 in 26. Fantastic for a centre forward. 10 in 26 for Carlos Eduardo and 5 in 26 for D'Alessandro. An amazing team. It's going to be tough to beat it, but now it's time for you guys to suggest a brand new team that we're going to go for the next 10 wins with. It can be anything you like, any formation, any players, and maybe a silver team. I haven't used a good silver team yet, one that I'm actually genuinely comfortable with playing in, and I don't know why I can't use silvers, but if you have an amazing silver team that could sort of help me into silver teams, a nice, really solid silver team, that would be amazing. But if it's gold, suggest it anyway. Just send it to me on Twitter at Toby Layton. That is the best way, without a doubt. Just link a Foothead or Footwiz link, and that will be amazing. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and if you have, maybe you can consider smacking that like button, because it really does motivate me and it does help me out a absolute load. But regardless, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have an amazing day, take care, and goodbye.